Hello everyone, welcome back to my 100 Baby Challenge. We are continuing playing with my Sam's family, and Julia right here is painting just like she did when we were finishing up last episode. Just because, yeah, I know that it has been kind of a while since the last episode because we had a Winterfest last episode, and that has been a while. I was not able to record any videos in a little while because I was extremely sick and I'm still a little bit. You probably can't hear that by my not so healthy voice, but in the same time, I'm feeling kind of much better already, and at least I can talk because I had such a sore throat that I couldn't even talk. So yeah, let us go back to this challenge. So Julie is just walking around taking care of her needs, taking care of the house because yeah, our ring is charging. We were not able to charge it last night, so now we are charging that, and it's gonna be fully charged in 10 minutes. So, Julia, you're gonna love me in literally 10 minutes. And we have decided, I have decided to be precise, I would probably say, but I have decided that as for now, we are not planning on all that much kids for Julia, all that much more kids for Julia. So we are planning to go to the last letter of the alphabet, and then we are gonna start with a new mother for all of our kids. And I know that maybe that is a little bit not so much in the rules of the challenge, but as I was playing with this challenge, I got a little bit attached to Julia, and I'm gonna feel very sad if she's not gonna live a complete and fulfilling life after the whole challenge because this challenge is truly challenging, however weird it sounds, but that's what this challenge is about. And right now, by the way, Julia is pregnant, so we are close to give birth to several extra babies, and these babies are gonna be Father Christmas babies, and we will need to take a picture with him because we didn't do that yet. I was going to say that we do need to take a photos with some of our kids because we didn't do it in a while, and now I learned that one of my daughters has died. And alright, I'm gonna have my Sims inventory made with her as a ghost, and I'm sorry, Julia, but yes, your daughter has died. That is definitely not fun to learn that your child has died. Yes, Julia, you've lost a child. Helen, how could that happen? And apparently, I have completely forgotten to take pictures with three of my babies already. So I think that we might as well start this club gathering. I know that that is a lot to start club gathering at 3 a.m. in the morning, but I genuinely do not care. So, Julia, let us quickly find Otto because Otto should come over too, and we definitely do need to take a photo with him. The lighting is terrible as it is night outside, but at the same time, I'm not mad at that. And now, Julia, let us take a photo quickly with the rest of your babies. And it is funny to take pictures with your babies because while doing that, you can kind of like catch some of the detail that they did get from their parents. Like, for example, I just took photo with Pearl, and that is absolutely visible that Pearl has her mother's eyes. And I do think that now I feel like most of my kids are ready to wake up, so we probably slowly are gonna prepare the house for the family, take care of the family. And while everybody's walking around doing literally nothing, Julia, why don't you go and just make a classical painting? Because what else are you gonna do? And we already managed to raise up 17 kids, and we are kind of close to raising up two more. Because right now we have Rachel and we have Summer, who are teens who are relatively close to age up already because they just have a grade B in school. And as soon as they're gonna get grade A, they will be able to age up. And as for Tia, it is a little bit more difficult with her because she is our super child, you did not remember that? And she definitely does need to master all of the skills that we have got in The Sims 4 for kids, and those are creativity, mental, motor, and social. And we don't need to master any of these skills for 100 Baby Challenge kind of purposes, but we will do that because we kind of do need to overcompensate. Because if you don't remember, when Tia was infant, I completely forgot about her finger foods milestone, and as soon as she got just Pinsy Grass milestone without finger foods, she aged up. And that was not the best scenario as for me, but that is exactly what happened. So because I completely forgot about Pinsy Grass milestone with Tia, I had to go and I had to overcompensate with different stuff. Like when she was a toddler, I had to level 5 all of her skills, and I did that. So she was the perfect toddler for me. And when she became a child, what I had to do? Of course, there is no other choice as for me than to max out all of her skills now as she's a child. And I think that we are kind of gonna get it literally in no time because she just doesn't need to go to school anymore because oh, she does need to go to school. She's a grade C student. I was thinking that she has a grade 8. I was wrong. And Julia, what do you think if you're gonna invite Clement Frost over so that we are gonna be able to take a picture with him, take a photo with him? Because right now we have a photo only with Sid and Sid with the father of Ursula, and Ursula is already a toddler. So we definitely do need to invite him over, and he's gonna be right over. So that is perfect. And now, Julia, let us go and take a photo with Clement so that you guys are gonna be hung on the wall. He has golden teeth. That's so bad. I've never noticed it before. And for now, I'm telling that that is 20 seconds, but I'm not sure. We are kind of able to have much more babies than we do right now. And I'm waiting for the moment when we are gonna be able to expand our club. As for now, we are not able to do that, but quite soon I believe we will be able to do that. And all of my kids are gonna go to high school, or not to high school, just to school. Everybody who can go to school is gonna go to school. That is important as for me, at least right now. And we might want to breed some frogs again, and we are not getting anything interesting again. Not worried about that. We are not all about frogs, so that is fine. You will want to sleep, I think, so you will go and sleep. And Julia literally cannot even write a book about any of her kids because we do not have any new kids, and we already do have a book about Ursula, so writing another book about her is gonna be a little bit too much. And I might send you home because I don't need your present out here anymore. And no, I'm not gonna be an astronaut. No, I'm declining that offer. They still did not fix the weather in the house. Like you see, I'm inside and I have raindrops. That's so annoying. And a lot of people are calling me, and I just got 1200 simoleons for royalties, and we got some different mail. That Thursday, that shouldn't be bills, but who knows what that should be? Wait and see. That's gonna be alright here. That is gonna be just alright. And by the way, as for Tia, as she is a child right now, we also might start working on the trade that we've got in the parenthood because if I'm gonna start working with it right now, it's gonna be a little bit easier for me when she's gonna become a teen because right now I can make her compassionate and I can give her conflict resolution. So we did a doctor set toy, which I bought, so we're gonna be able to use that a little bit later. And Julia sold a painting. That was an expensive painting. You're sleeping, so you're doing it. We do need to remove some of the decor because we don't need anything right now. And I was thinking that we might also go and meet somebody else who we do not know yet because we might want to find another person who can get us pregnant. Maybe we can befriend Raj. I know that he's married, but it's not for the baby challenge. We are getting babies with everybody we know. So maybe the person who I did not have babies with can become the father of our next baby. So Julia, go meet him, go meet Raj, show some jewelry off to him. Maybe you can communicate, tell him an unbelievable story, invite to feel the baby. Yeah, that would be funny if right after you have invited him to feel the baby, you're gonna go into labor. No, 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 you're not gonna sing a song. What you might wanna do? Skill mastery perks. Of course, he hasn't earned any perks yet because she's a toddler. She doesn't get stuff like that right from the womb. I might want to give her a Wobblet so that she might have a little head start with some on the thinking skill because that is one of the tougher ones to get. And Quill, I'm at school. We can talk later. And I think that we are going to free up quite a bit of space today in our household because both of our teams are kind of like in a yellow right now with their school performance. So we are going to be able to age them out today probably. And I'm definitely a little bit excited about it. As for Tia, probably she's going to get a grade B. That's not going to be bad. Things are going to become a little bit tough as soon as Julia is going to give birth because I don't know how many babies she's going to have and if it's going to be more than one. That is going to be tough. Alright, flirting with Raj kind of is not going so well. Oh, Candace is calling. Alright. I'm happy that you're head over heels for her, for Morgan. Alright, that's good. At least we can befriend Raj for now, because we don't need to get flirty like right away with her. Julia, you're leaving the person you were talking to watch your baby. I absolutely can understand that, but come back, please. And it seems like her communication with Raj is not going so well. It's not going so well. And grades are up for all of our kids. Raj, you're going home because there is no point for you to stay out here. And Julia, you might want to go and get mail. And as for you, you have a great A at school. And also, do you have high responsibility? Yes, you do. So, apparently, you're going to be the first to age up. So, Summer is going to move out right now. So let's go and blow out some candles. As for Rachel, how are you doing, Rachel? I think that you're supposed to do well. She's a high school student, level A, grade A student, so that is not so bad either. And she also has a high responsibility, so I'm happy about that. So you might want to right away go and play some of the candles. And Summer has aged up, and in this challenge we do randomize traits, so she is gonna be chased by death, Grouch, chased by death, and Loner. She's gonna move to the life and death world. Maybe she's gonna be a ghost historian. That's gonna be fine. And graduated with honors. I'm happy for you. I'm really happy for you. And as for you, maybe you wanna blow out some candles too, and you might wanna maybe help me and clean up some of the dishes, or maybe clean the stove. Like the stove is filthy. It needs to be cleaned. How are you doing? You're sad. Don't worry about that. Just sit out here and play some chess. As for you, playing seems shape perfect. And Rachel has aged up too, and she has Child of the Ocean. Practice makes perfect, and also proper. She's probably gonna move to Solana, just as I probably was thinking about it. So I'm gonna go right now, probably to the managed world, and we are gonna move all of our kids out. And as for now, before anybody managed to reach the cake, we might want to stick the candles back and split from the household and move. And that is a little bit funny because Summer and Tia are twins, and Summer is already moving out, and Tia is still living with us, and she's still a child. I think that I might want to move Summer over here to the Mopping Manor. That is not a big house, that is not a huge house, but that is a nice house to live in. So I think I'm also gonna give her an undertaker career. That is a little bit not so fun of a career, but in the same time, depends on how you look at it. And Rachel, what are you doing over here? You're supposed to be at home. I hope you will not die on me, because you can. Like, she's extremely embarrassed. You have seen that. So Summer right now is an undertaker, and I'm gonna go back to my main household because now we do need to move out Rachel. Even though Rachel somehow happened to be my first visitor in my new house. I'm saying my as if I'm Summer. I'm not Summer. And now let us continue right away with Rachel. So Rachel, we are moving out. If you wanted to visit your sister, that is not the best time to do that. You can do it a little bit later. Right now, you need to move out from everybody else. And we are gonna move out to Solani. Another one moving out there. Maybe it's just me liking Solani. What house should I give her? I think that she might enjoy herself in this Sarah home. And probably I might want to give her a job of a lifeguard, or maybe I should have moved her to Tamarang, but Child of the Ocean kind of speaks Solani to me. Maybe she could be a conservationist, because this way she's gonna be able to make Solani a better place. So now we're gonna go back to the main household, and we are gonna continue playing with Julia, and now just two of her kids. How long has it been since we had so little kids? Usually we do have like five at least. And alright, why are you upset? Maybe you want to ask for help from your mother, Julia? Don't make a painting. Please go and potty help your daughter. As for you, you might want to play some chess because anyway, you're feeling absolutely fine. So if you are gonna boost your mental skill, I'm not against that. And in the same time, I think you will be able to play doctor a little bit because that's gonna boost some of your empathy, and we definitely do need something like that in your life. Julia, go and potty train Ursula, and Ursula, please stop crying. And now Ursula is going to be able to use potty all by herself, so that's not bad. And I think Ursula will probably ask for a bedtime story from Julia too, because this way we are going to fix a little bit of her attention need, and she definitely does need some attention, especially since, She lost a part of the family. Pass out. No. I have another toddler passing out. That is so sad. That generally does make me upset because I feel like a bad mother. And I'm not even the mother of these children. And we are in labor. We are in labor. We are in labor. Julia, 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 Julia. You do not. You're too sad to feel bad, but we are gonna go to hospital, and I'm gonna go with you. Nobody else is gonna go with you because I'm going with you. Nobody else does need to go with you because I'm going with you. You have all the company you need, Julia. You have me. I am the only person who has been here since your very creation. So, hey, daughter, wanna check me in? And Helen died from falling from heights. Helen, how did that happen? Weren't you a horse girl? And apparently my doctor is pregnant. Hey doctor, how are you feeling? Amy Eggleston, and you're pregnant. And you have a nice mohawk. Think you're feeling fine? And yeah, we are going to give birth. Let us see how many babies we are gonna have here. And we have a D for our next name. And I was thinking either Victor or Victoria because that is kind of a fine V name. I'm thinking kind of classical a bit, I think, maybe a little bit European, but not so bad. And that's a girl. She's gonna be Victoria, and we also have a boy. We have two babies. I'm gonna struggle so much. And we have W for that. What if we are gonna give my kids fancy names right now? Because we have Victoria, why don't we have Winston? That is a rich baby name, I know that, but alright, we're gonna have another twins, and yes, we are having two babies. That is so much, Julia. Please go home. Please go home. I know that you might wanna like hanging out with your baby because that's your newborns. That are your babies, but we definitely do need to go home because, yep, two babies is a lot, and we definitely do need to find somebody to get pregnant with right away, maybe. And we do need to check what options do we have because it has been a while since we got pregnant in this challenge. It's been a while since we did need to get pregnant right away after giving birth. But that's definitely what we do need right now. And we got pretty busy nights because usually we do get something wacky. And apparently our ring stopped working. Julia, please remove that because apparently right now we might want to try to wear something else. And we might want to wear this necklace because this necklace is going to give us option to get pregnant with more baby than we usually would. And we got a lot of different stuff in our inventory right now. We got more toys, which I'm gonna sell because I don't need that much toys. We got a lot of upgrade parts, which I'm gonna sell too, and I'm gonna set my ring to get charged. And Julia, you might want to wear that necklace with all of your outfits, and I probably should stick those birth certificates somewhere around in the house. That is getting hard because we are having quite a bit of babies already. And yep, we definitely get another set of twins. I'm gonna start sticking the birth certificates right above the doors. I know that that's not the best option, but do we have any more options? Oh, here's where we got Ursula's stuff. So I'm gonna stick this new girl stuff out here as well. Make a gallery wall of all of these same handprints. How are we gonna do about it? Looks weird, looks bad, I would say, but do we have any other options? I doubt it. Can I ask Raj on a date? Will he accept me? And he's not sleeping? Romantic repair date. Alright. We're gonna try and do something like that. And where are we gonna do it? I think that we are gonna be friendly. Also, I might wanna try and woohoo, and maybe we're gonna try and have some physical intimacy. And where are we gonna go? I know that that's gonna be a good idea for me to do something like that at home. So I think what if we are gonna go to nightclub, which is in Ciudad Enamorada, because out there we are gonna be able to woohoo right away because there are those closets where we can do that, and we will probably be able to get pregnant again. That's definitely what we need to do right now because we have just four babies in the house, and that is not serious. Wanna tell me what if I'm gonna tell you an engaging story? Discuss woohoo in books, like we can communicate. What do you think about it? He's uncomfortable. Why are you uncomfortable? Don't you like me? Don't you want to go on a date with me? He's rejecting me. He doesn't want to have anything with me. And we are getting at that. That's going slowly, but surely that is going somewhere. I always feel a little bit weird how embracing somebody is supposed to be light physical intimacy. How would that fight? How is talking about intimacy a small talk? That is a serious talk, I would say. Oh, that's my son. You're famous. I know you. I've seen you before. I've created you the way you look right now. And now listen, please don't look at me. You definitely not want to see your mother flirting with a married man for sure. Is Raj pregnant? For a moment, I thought that he is because of the shape of his body, but that was looking weird a little bit in a little while right now, and it seems, especially for the kids, because I had my kids looking pregnant in here, and that is something really weird. Don't go and nap, Julia. Don't go and nap. You're on a date. You're not supposed to nap while you're on a date. We can try for a baby already. Are you gonna do that? Yes, we are gonna do that right away. Let's go. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Julia, take a pregnancy test? Not pregnant. All right. We're gonna try again. Raj, let us go. Light physical activity, you know? Yes, we can do steamy. Steamy is fine as for me, especially since out here we're trying to get pregnant. Steamy is exactly what we might need. I'm gonna look somewhere to the other right direction so that you know. Look how beautiful the city is. Like we are not gonna embarrass Julia and Raj out there because you know they are doing their own business. They are making babies, and that's exactly what we do in 100 Baby Challenge. And that city actually looks bigger than San Myshuno because San Myshuno looks a little bit smaller, I think. Julia, now the pregnancy test, please. And eating for two. Yeah, second attempt, and we are pregnant again. Julia, let us go tell Raj that we are pregnant again. And also, I think, what do you think if. Wait a second, wait a second, wait a second. Don't run away from me. I need to ask you to just be friends. That is first. Don't run away from me. And then, I definitely do need to take a photo with you, Raj. So, I cannot. Please, give me an option. And now we can. I did need to add him to the group to do that. Oh, I hope, Julia, you will not die. But that is gonna be the best photo that we are gonna have with somebody because Julia is blue. Alright, now I think let us go home, Julia. Go home. Julia, run home. Run home. You're freezing to death. We don't want that. We want you to feel absolutely fine. And by the way, Tia is feeling good. So that is something good either. As for me, because she's gonna go to school, she's gonna get her grade up probably, and later when she's gonna come back home from school, we are gonna be able to work on her skills. And right now, I'm gonna see how well does Ursula feel, because if she's feeling well, then we are gonna be able to work on some of her skills. And now you should come back home from daycare, and did a ring get charged? 3 hours till fully charged. It will not get charged. Julia, you probably will go to sleep because you're feeling extremely tired. Why are you swimming around? You wanna die? I don't want you to die. Don't swim around. You play doctor a little bit. As for you, how are you feeling, Ursula? Ursula is feeling perfect. You know what you're gonna do? You're gonna go and maybe play inside these little tents. Julia right now is bowl feeding one of her babies because apparently her baby was crying. And I think that Tia, she is gonna play a little bit as with these doctor set. Alright. Absolutely perfect. Julia, you wanted to sleep? Yes, you know? We have a little bit more important things to do. Like, what if we're gonna perform some of the supervision newborn care? And then you're gonna go and sleep again. Tia is going to the grade school. Ursula is playing in a tent. She's swiftly approaching. Don't sleep out here, don't sleep out here. She is swiftly approaching level 3 in her imagination skill. Somebody's calling. Alright. You know, Raj, I've just asked you to be friends, to be just friends, and you ask me on dates right after that. Are you desperate? Like, you're a married man. That is gross, Raj. That is gross. Like, I don't mind Julia hanging around some married guys, but she is not married. She can do whatever she wants to do. But you are married, Raj, and you are trying to get involved with the girl who is not your wife. And Ursula is quickly getting her movement up. That is not gonna take us a while. And you can perform now the supervision you weren't here, Julia, so please do that. You've slept enough, so I think you might as well just go and cook something. And yes, you can get a skillful sleep perk. And oh my god, we got a skillful sleep perk. She will be able to get some of her skills in a new way. I'm gonna see how that's gonna work. But as I remember, it's supposed to kind of create like a ghost Julia who's going to be able to do some stuff around the house. And I did not see that yet. I did not play with it yet. But if I'm going to be able to control that, that is going to be such a boost for me in my 100 baby challenge. Alright, I cannot control these Julia. That is not a problem because maybe she's going to help me with some stuff around the house. Alright, she cannot do anything. All she can do is just boost her skills up. So I thought that that's going to be a little bit more helpful than it turned out to be. Not a problem as for me. I think Ursula right now, after she uses the body, she's just gonna go and sleep. She is gonna sleep kind of well and nice, and then after she's gonna wake up, we are gonna try and play just a little bit with some of our wobblet, some of our wobblet, with our only wobblet, and after that, I'm thinking that probably Ursula is gonna be able to play with the blocks, and I think that somewhere around the next episode she's gonna age up. Going not so bad, I say. And Julius, super efficient new worker, do not react to the crying baby. That is a waste of time. What you can better do is go and evolve one plant with the other one. We also can fertilize them. And Quill, I'm a little bit busy, so I'm not gonna talk to you. But you can go and play some chess, or you should better go and maybe Julia, I think you're gonna be kind of quick around your garden, so why don't you teach to say sorry? Because conflict resolution is on the lower side right now for Tia, but she's getting her social skill up and it's going up kind of fast. So I think if Julia is gonna teach her daughter to say sorry and if she's gonna encourage some recent behavior, that's gonna go a little bit better. And we are gonna be able to get our conflict resolution up pretty quickly. And you might want to do your homework, so please do that. You're gonna breeze through your homework, you're gonna do it kind of quickly because you know you're a super child, you're doing great with your skills, so you're gonna be fine. And Julia, you can go and help with homework, and then we might wanna maybe teach to say sorry again. And yes, go for it, whatever. Ursula, what are you doing? Playing Sim Shape. That is a good thing to do for you. And we might want to get some food out for Ursula because she's gonna get a little bit hungry quite soon. And right after she's gonna level up her skill, we are gonna be able to go and eat as I'm seeing that. And Tia managed to complete her homework. Now she doesn't have anything to do. So Julia, you might want to teach your child some manners. So we're gonna encourage her on doing some homework, and we also probably a little bit later are gonna encourage her on learning to say sorry because that is how we do. That is what we definitely do need in this game. And she's getting these character values up kind of fast, so I'm satisfied with that. And what I'm thinking right now is that as we got already Julia pregnant this episode, we moved out a couple of kids and we give birth to a couple of kids. I think that right now I should probably thank her for watching because it is a nice moment for us to end this episode because right now we kind of have everything on the calm side, so nothing like really dramatic is happening around us. I think I'm gonna probably thank you for watching. And if you like videos like that, I think you can subscribe to my channel. And I suppose that that should probably be a goodbye. So, bye guys.